I know we're not supposed to talk about anyone else apart from Celtic, but we have one significant rival, it's fair to say, this season. And, I introduced it at the start of the show. We're going to talk about this, the dreaded term, the Prodruple. And when this term was first coined way back earlier this season, it was all a bit of a joke, wasn't it? We all had a good laugh at it because it seemed so... A, it was far-fetched, and B, it was just... Well, it was humorous. It was designed to be humorous. But we're in March now.
Yeah.
We're in March, and it's still a possibility. In fact, it's more of a possibility than it was up until this point.
Yeah.
So I'm not joking about it anymore. They won the League Cup.
Yeah.
They're leading in the league.
Say, Yeah.
They're into the semis of the Scottish Cup. And after the result against Benfica, they have a decent chance of being in the quarters of the Europa League. Now, apart from saying I don't want to talk about them, Stephen, does it make your sphincter tighten to see the growing possibility that this might come to pass or something like it?
My tight sphincters are long gone in history now. I spent many years as an altar boy, so we'll just leave it there.
Yeah. No kegels later on in life, no.
Like this Prodruple or whatever as they're calling it, not going to happen. They're not going to win the Europa League. I'd quite happily stake my mortgage on that. There's too many good teams. Don't forget Liverpool are still in the Europa League. And if at some point, if they're going to win the Europa League, they're going to have to get past Liverpool. So that's not going to happen. But I do think that there's a very good chance that they're going to win a treble. And that's just a really sad indictment of how much of a clusterfuck basically our season has become this year. I think if you watch their game against Hibs, or certainly the highlights of it, you can see also that the refereeing has ramped up to ridiculous levels in their games now. You've got Stephen McLean, their former Ibrox ball boy and brother of former Rangers player Brian McLean, who chose to play for Northern Ireland over Scotland for, I'm sure, very honourable reasons. And you've got him refereeing a Rangers game, and he's sending off two Hibs players in very dubious circumstances, neither of which should have been red cards, in my opinion. And then you had a very similar incident to the one that got Yang red carded at Hearts and wasn't even given as a foul, never mind a yellow or a red card. So I think the sort of similarities between this season and the COVID season, or the ill-fated 10 in a row season, are stark. And that for us, everything that could go wrong seems to be going wrong. A lot of it's things within our control, and a lot of it's things without our control. The recruitment was rotten. We know that. The squad's been left in a pretty dire situation. We've also had a terrible run of injuries. And now with McGregor being out injured, Cameron Carter-Vickers, we can't seem to get 2 games in a row out of him. Hatate's missed a chunk of the season. And when you add that in with the bad recruitment, I think, you can see it, our season's just gone pear-shaped really, really quickly. So they must be favourites to win the league at least. And they've already got the League Cup in the bag. So I don't have any faith that is catching them in the league. I don't have any faith in us taking anything off them at Ibrox, which I think we're going to have to do if we've got serious aspirations to win the league. And I think if Cameron Carter-Vickers and McGregor are not back very, very soon, I think the life support machine, which our season is on at the moment, might be getting switched off.
Dano, have you anything more positive to say than that?
Prodruple, man. We got those fucking cunts right where we want them. Come on, who cares? They're going to let their guard down. They're going to fuck up. Everything's going to be gravy, baby. It is definitely squeaky bum time, but that's part of the whole adventure, baby. Enjoy the ride.